center.
In the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Shane Battier is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Johnson. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Nuggets. Here's Booker. Over Drexler. No good from Booker. Drexler against Booker. The 17-footer. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And here are the Thunder now. It's a three-point game. Johnson the screen. Booker dishes to Johnson. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Over Drexler. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Johnson against Doncic. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Shot, high post. Count the basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Out there that can cause problems for the opponent.
And their rebounding really was a strength. Maybe their stats weren't tops in the league, but their work ethic was as good as it gets. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And another miss by Denver.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Johnson against Doncic. Outside, Sabonis. Now the dish to Booker. 5 on the clock. Over Drexler. Again, Oklahoma City.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Doncic. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Doncic has got his third basket of the night right there. And so Booker will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And a new group in here for the Thunder. John Collins, he's checked in for Sabonis. Hance comes in for Williamson. Simons, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Magic Johnson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brunson against Land. Collins trying to break free. Not going to go that time. The Nuggets trail by 3. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Toppin. Gervin outside. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
He's slick, he's smooth. He's got a slithering nature to his game, which allows him to get busy in the lane.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Simons with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Robinson with the block. Lin against Brunson. Back to Robinson. Brunson the pass to Gervin. From 12 feet out. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. After the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
The Thunder with the lead. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
They've got Drexler. Marion is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Robinson. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Marion, a screen on Johnson. From 11 feet away. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Doncic.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Collins setting the pick for Johnson. To the paint. Here's Booker. Robinson with the block. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Drexler finds Doncic. Here's Robinson. And that's good off the glass that time. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Johnson outside. Kicks it to Nance. Robinson against Sabonis. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. There's the pass to Doncic. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is it?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's Sabonis. Robinson with the block. Doncic against Johnson. Doncic feeling it out. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Nailed from three-point land.
And the awareness from Lynn, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guy.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Durbin.
Gotta know Smith is on the prowl for revenge when you sink on it. I mean, great response from the young man.
Simons finds Lynn. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Baseline jumper. He can't get that one to fall. Brunson with some nice D.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Thunder trailing by 6. And here is Lynn. Stolen by Brunson. Gervin outside. Out to the right wing. Another three for Denver.
Excellent job surveying the floor that time by Gervin. Recognized when his guys were open and got it to him.
And so it's Denver in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down as you would expect. You can tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Denver Nuggets.
I made a few dollars scoring inside, so I appreciated how this team is playing. Working for the high percentage shot. Looking to see how well the defense adjusts. Maybe brings more doubles in the second half.
Yes, Shaquille, you did earn a couple of dollars in the NBA.
About $300 million.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Domantas Sabonis. Magic Johnson is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Shane Battier, and it's Williamson in at the power forward.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Look at Johnson shaking up the defense with the pick and roll. Moving the pieces around like a chess player to find the right play.
Doncic outside. The wide open look here for Marion. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota to start a 3-game homestand with that game. Up top, Sabonis. Reed covering. 6 to shoot. Johnson wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got 7 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Marion. Outside, Drexler. Love outside. Marion passes to Reed. Over Sabonis. And he can't bank that one in. They're trailing by 4.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas is 7'3" and just so skilled. Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Doncic. And another miss by Denver.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David thanks. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
It's his first trip to the line.
Kevin Love at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch 4 label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot.
Gervin's checked in for Denver. Jalen Brunson comes in for Luka Doncic. And then for Oklahoma City, Nancy's checked in for Battier. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Devin Booker. He's off on the second.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Lin dishes to Johnson. Over Drexler. He nails it. And we're tied up. 9 points for Magic Johnson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Johnson against Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Toppin sends a screen for Brunson. Shot clock at 5. It is good. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Johnson against Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Well, pretty much the perfect point guard, if there is such a thing. Magic has incredible passing skills, great size, unbelievable vision, plus leadership qualities that make him CEO-like.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith's subbed in for Drexler.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Passes it to Toppin. For 3, Smith. The shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Lin looking it over. For the lead. Johnson kicks to Lin. Collins, a screen on Brunson. Here's Lin. Here's Collins. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
For the Thunder, Zion Williamson's checked in for Collins. And it's Simons in for Johnson. 1:04 left to play in the third. Brunson the pass to Toppin. Gervin in the high post. Yes, that goes in. Gervin's got his second basket of the night.
Much respect for the defensive effort, but Gervin outworks the contact and is able to find his finish.
Simons against Gervin. Simons the pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Left block shot on the way, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Simons has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Lynn. Toppin pulls it in. Smith with it. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Thunder out in front, ending the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Stops and run. Stops and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on. We got to get this win.
Trying to stoke the fire under his team. Mike Malone asking his guys to seize the moment.
And this is the time when the leaders on the court need to step up, take control, and make things happen.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should... An exciting finish. Drexler is out there with Doncic. Then there's Marion. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Reed in at the 5. That's the group on the 4 for Denver. Mans a screen on Doncic. There's Lynn with the 3. The offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
That free throw good from Williamson. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And it's Doncic missing. The Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Oh, Nance in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Sweet throwdown on the alley-oop that time by Larry Nance. Love seeing him bounce to ecstasy like that.
Doncic outside. to Drexler. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Devin Booker.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
For your Nuggets, Drexler, shooting one.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. A pass to Johnson. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a leap by Williamson, fearlessly rising up and slamming it down.
Pass to Marion. Outside, Drexler. And Love has it in the corner. Back to Drexler. 5 to shoot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Wrong take that time. Drexler, a chance to add another.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Drexler. One shot.
The free throw drops for Drexler. And so here is Oklahoma City. Johnson outside. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Calling his own number night. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
Now, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Doncic against Johnson. Stolen by Drexler. And now here comes Drexler leading the break.
Boy, Drexler is a physical matchup for just about any defender. Draws a lot of fouls and whistles.
Third team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Drexler. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Thunder making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. The defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Doncic passes to Love. Here's Drexler. That's in there. Love with the assist. Drexler's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Drexler, dependable at knocking down big shots, and that's why he's so well respected.
Williamson with a screen for Johnson. Passes it to Batty. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Johnson against Doncic. A bit under 3.5 minutes advanced here in the fourth. Good on the shot. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Booker, no good. Denver's on 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Doncic dishes to Drexler. Fires the three. And Johnson with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Loads it up for Williamson. An emphatic LU jam.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
Reed a screen on Booker. Drexler with the bounce pass. Here's Doncic. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Doncic. It falls.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Williamson with this screen for Johnson. Booker outside. A shot. Can't nail the jumper. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
A well-practiced shooter like Doncic should have this down cold, but we'll have to wait and see if he does.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2, have 5.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Williamson, the pass to Sabonis. Booker looking around. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for Denver, Luka Doncic. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you'd rather not foul Doncic here because he loves getting to the line and delivering.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Denver calls timeout. They're up by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth.
Time is it? It's time for DJ. All right, fans, it's time to get up and get loud.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Johnson. That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.